JavaScript is no more a client-based programming language. We can do a lot more things using JavaScript. It evolved a lot from 1995 to 2020. So let's see what we can do with JavaScript in 2020. So without any delay, let's get started. My name is Preetham. Welcome back to Create Your World. Firstly, JavaScript is introduced as a client-side programming language in 1995. Client-side is nothing but the things that run on your background in your web browser. For suppose, if you are accessing a Facebook website, you'll be typing facebook.com and pressing enter. Once you press enter, some programs will be running in your web browser. The programs will be in the format of JavaScript because JavaScript is the only programming language which is understood by the web browser. So if you want to develop or build any front-end application, you must learn JavaScript. You may think, what about HTML and CSS? Are they useless or what? No, HTML and CSS are not programming language. HTML is a structured language which adds the structure to the website, and CSS adds style to the website. So neither HTML nor CSS are programming language. They are structured language, whereas JavaScript is a programming language. Nowadays, JavaScript is also used as server-side programming language. Server-side is nothing but, in the previous example, I was telling that to access Facebook website, some programs need to be run in your web browser. The programs need some information regarding that user because Facebook will not show same information for every user. So some programs need to be run in the servers of the Facebook. Previously, the server-side programs are run in PHP or SQL, but nowadays, they are run also in JavaScript. So if you learn JavaScript, you can work both on client side and also server side. So let's know why and where we use JavaScript at present. So before that, I want to make you clear that there is no relationship between Java and JavaScript. They are nowhere related. It's same as the relationship between car and carpet. The word car is in carpet. That does not mean that they are related or correlated. In the same way, Java and JavaScript are also nowhere related. Make that clear. The first main reason to use JavaScript is because it converts a static web page to interactive one, which engages a user to stay longer in that website. Like adding interactive elements such as search box in a website, like search box of Google or Amazon or Flipkart, we use this search box in many places. And drop down menu, we use it in many websites, company websites also. And also zoom in or zoom out of an image. We mainly see that in e-commerce website. When we buy a product, we try to zoom in the image to see the quality or specifications of that product. Or some playing of video in the web page or slideshow of images in the web page. And many more interactive elements which engages the user to stay on that website for a longer time. You can also develop mobile and web apps using JavaScript framework. JavaScript framework is nothing but a collection of JavaScript code libraries which gives the developers with a pre-written code for routine programming features and tasks. For suppose, if you have written a code for addition, you can use the same code for building a calculator, which reduces your time and also makes your work easier. Let's see some of the top JavaScript framework used at present. Vue.js. At present, 36,000 websites are using Vue.js. That includes Stack Overflow and Podcast.net. This framework is easily understood by other framework developers. By using this framework, you can develop new web application or also alter the existing one. React.js. At present, 3 lakh websites are using this framework React.js. It is maintained by Facebook. It is mainly used to operate dynamic user interface with high incoming traffic. Angular.js. It's one of the most powerful and efficient JavaScript framework. It is maintained by Google, and at present 4 lakh websites are using Angular.js framework. All the Google services like google.com, google.maps and all other Google services use this framework Angular.js. can also develop or build web browser games using JavaScript. Some of the web browser games built using JavaScript are Tetris, 2048 and Pong, and many more web browser games. It's a great way for beginner developers to practice their JavaScript skills. Aside from the unlimited possibilities, there are many reasons for the web developers to use JavaScript over other programming language because it's the most popular language and it requires low prerequisites to start JavaScript, and the main reason is because it's fun language to learn. So if you like this video, please do like and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Bye bye, see you in next video. Thank you for watching.
We ain't